Today is a La Palme photo shoot day, which means I need to take this space back here and turn it into a photo shoot set, which requires some cleaning. We're gonna set up the backdrop over here. Just got a new off-white backdrop to set up, and then we have some lighting that's gonna go in. So I'm gonna show some behind the scenes of that setup. We have one model coming in, not photographing any new products, but just the hats that we already have. Gonna do some simple photos, kind of like e-com style photos for those. So yeah, let's get into it. So a quick recap from yesterday's photo shoot. Everything went super well. At the beginning of the day, we didn't have lighting ready. We didn't have a backdrop, but we had kind of an idea of what we wanted to do. Usually we're like really big on planning everything ahead, like every single aspect we can. But this was just a case where we've had so much going on and had to prioritize some different things. So everything kind of had to come together like the day of, which is pretty rare for us. But it's all a part of kind of a new approach to La Palme that I talked about in last week's video. We really, first of all, want it to be a like fun and creative project for us. Obviously we want it to do really well. We'd love to grow and be an established brand, but even whenever it's at that stage, we want it to be fun and creative and let ourselves create freely. So there's that, but then we also like to work with creatives. So our model that we brought in is someone we met in Louisville and is also, in the creative space. So we wanted to let him come in and let him style things in his own way. And, he brought in his own clothes. In the past, we've sourced the clothing and outfits for our models so that it's like a very curated vision to fit a certain aesthetic. But we just kind of told him, I think I said like bring a white tee and jeans, and then he came in with bags of clothes, which is always super fun, and we were just able to piece things together and make it really authentic and natural. And I honestly think us kind of pulling things together the day of helped us come in as ourselves and more authentically. It wasn't so like precise and strict with it. It was just more chill and laid back. As you saw, we did it in here in our living room, which is always fun because we get to like welcome people into our space and help them feel more comfortable. The models that we work with, some of them have had modeling experience. Like the one we had yesterday, he had done a bit, but none of them are professional models. So we really want them to feel as comfortable as possible in front of the camera and let them feel open to, be themselves, because that's the best thing to capture on the camera. So really happy with the results. I'm gonna share some of the photos after this clip, but I'm excited to get them up on the website, share them on our Instagram, and kind of show what direction La Palme is going in, and show some indication of what the future of the brand is. But really excited about that. Let's take a look at some of those photos now. So we just got to the house that we're staying at with my family for the weekend. It's actually in Michigan City, so right on the shore of Lake Michigan. I think our place is like a half-mile walk from the beach, so it's really nice. But it's just gonna be really nice to like take a step back for a few days and relax, and the weather is gonna be really nice, not so hot. It's been like really hot in Louisville, so I think it's gonna be great. But I'll show some like footage of what the place is like, because it's really cool. It honestly is like a beach town, which is interesting because we're on a lake. But if you don't know anything about Lake Michigan, there are beaches that really feel like you're at the ocean, so I think it's going to be really fun. But it was like a 5-hour drive, I think, to get here, but we drove up. You just saw the footage from the drive, but we drove a couple hours to Indy and spent some time going around there to some places that we used to frequent and trying out a new bakery that we've been wanting to get to. So that was really nice and broke up the drive. And then we went from there up to South Bend to pick up a lot of coffee beans for my sister. She owns a coffee roasting business, so we picked those up, and then whenever we got them here, we had to unload them ourselves. So feeling a bit tired and sweaty now, but yeah, just excited for the weekend. I think it's going to be really fun. I do have some work to get to and some editing to do, but even that, it's nice to like have a different environment for it, and always, you know, find balance between like relaxing and family time and also making sure things are moving. So